Hello, welcome and good evening. And today we are looking again at the GoTek Floppy Emulator. And yeah, last time we put the FlashFloppy firmware on there because it's so much better than the original firmware. And this time we want to get rid of the little LED display, which only can show like 3 digits or maybe a few alpha numerical characters, but yeah, it's not of much use, especially if like a couple of dozen disk images on there. That gets annoying really fast. And so what you can do is you can buy one of these. This is a 0.91 inch OLED display. You can get them for, I don't know, 2 to 5 euros. I think this one here costs 3 euros at this German shop, but you can probably get local ones or from China for less. Let's have a look. Rip open the anti-static bag, make sure that you touch something that was grounded or at least metal. And here we are. So the whole display is absolutely tiny. Not sure if it will show up here. Oh yes. And it has like 4 pins here. Ground, VCC, this is power supply basically, SDK and SDA. So basically SDK and SDA notifies you that this is an I2C type interface, which is good because that's exactly what the GoTek supports. The thing in here is also I2C, this little display here, but we will see that in a minute. So first of all, let's open this up. And you're probably wondering what this weird green thing here is, and we'll come to that in a minute as well. Well, first of all, let's open up this thing. You already know what it looks from the inside because we had to solder in this header here. And here you already see the connection for the display. And we will use that. So I will have to look up the actual configuration here, but basically we'll take out this display here and simply unplug it. Now we have a very nice module that you can use for other things and purposes. So I will probably use this on one of my Onion IoT thingies. I'll make a video about that, but not right now. Let's put it aside. And the other thing here is I would suggest you put those vertical because this is ground and VCC on this side. And let's have a look because I have a second one that I already modded. Second board. And as you can see here, I chose red to be VCC and white to be ground. So yeah, we should probably also take this out for clarity's sake, and basically put it this way around. You can see it. So the leftmost header, if this is facing up, the leftmost header, and white on top, red on the bottom. And I put it the other way around actually for the second header. So on the second header, that's the middle one, it's right on the top, white on the bottom. Now we can try to connect it to the display. So as I said, white is white is ground and red is VCC. So let's see if it focuses. Ground on the outer side, VCC on the inner side. So basically like this here. White is on the outer side where there's ground. That's good. And then the second is just the same orientation. But this doesn't matter that much, it just simply won't work if you switch around clock and data lines for the I2C bus. So this is what it looks like, also on the other one. Okay, now we can, in theory, put it back in, but you will notice something when you put this in here, that the display kind of fits, but it will like drop down and not stay in place and jiggle around. And that's why I took a look at Thingiverse and found this nice little piece here, a 3D model that you can print. A friend of mine printed this for me. Very nice, thank you. And you can actually use this to hold the whole display in place. And you do this simply by going here and then probably easier to unplug the whole thing first. I'm too lazy to do that now. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let's see if we can make this whole thing fit. I hope I don't break anything here. I think I did something wrong. Okay, I definitely tell you, first unplug it. A bit of rummaging here off screen. Yes, result. So this is what it looks from the front. So it doesn't, well, you have like a fraction of a millimeter here, but it's not that nice. It can jiggle around a little bit, but I would say it's good enough, and it holds it very firmly in place. Yeah, you probably can optimize it a bit, and then you put it in like this. I have got a green one, but basically from the outside you won't see anything. So before we put the screws on this, let's actually try if it will work, right? Let me quickly power this up. Alright, let's see. If we power this on, we see, yeah, it's got the FlashFloppy version 0.11. And now we can actually also insert this thumb drive. Correct way up, please. And you will see, yeah, here we are on disk 3 of 5. This is the drivers for the Jazz 16 sound card, which I just installed in the machine. And also you see here some Space Quest 3 disk images, 1, 2, 3. Sadly, this is sorted by I don't know which order, but at least now you can see that it's in a weird order, and it's easier to navigate. And yeah, you can even go into subdirectories. Now we entered the DOS 5 subdirectory, which is MS-DOS 5, with 3 disks in there. So these are the setup disks for MS-DOS 5.0. And you can go one directory up, and then we are back. And the first image is the AdLib jukebox for our AdLib sound card, naturally. Yeah, so this is extremely elegant. I would say for €3, this is a mod really worth doing. Plus, well, whoever prints your bracket here, if you have a 3D printer, that's fine. But you probably have like a maker shop or something near you, or friends who have a 3D printer. It's not that uncommon today anymore. All in all, it's a very easy mod. I will now put everything back together. One more caveat. Let's zoom out a bit here. Whoops, not in. Let's say out. The top cover here has a little notch, which is supposed to hold the OLED display in place. But together with the 3D printed bracket, this will not fit. So basically what I'm doing is just take some snips here and just cut it off, because you actually don't need it anymore. If the mod works, there's no reason to keep this just like this, and then it fits very neatly on top. Yeah, that's about wraps it up. Thank you for watching. As you can see, it turns off automatically, but you can turn it on with a key press. Fair enough. Yeah, I hope you liked it. Join me again for the next thing. Share, like and subscribe as usual, and otherwise have a nice evening.